It's been so long! I'm sorry, WeReadBookers, it's December, so it's been crappy and I've been working a ton, which is sucky, suck. But last night I got off at 8:15 and I bought a book after work. One that I had sort of stumbled across on Amazon one time and was like, you might also like this, and I was like, cool. And we had a used copy for like $3.50, which was awesome. So I bought it and then I opened it before I went to bed, and I was like, oh, I'll just read a few pages, and I read the whole thing, and I was up till 3 in the morning, and then I had dreams about it, and it was awesome. So let's talk about this awesome book called The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Oh, it was so good. I haven't read a book this good in so long. I highly recommend it to everyone on the channel and everyone that watches, because I think it's a really good rounded book. I think a lot of different types of people will like this, and I want you all to read it because it was fantastic. Basically, the main character is this kid, Thomas, and he begins this new life, sort of. He wakes up in a dark box, and it's just a big, giant, dark box, and he can't remember anything. He only knows his name, he doesn't know his last name. He knows basic facts about the world, but he doesn't know anything about his life. Like, he knows what a beach is, and he knows what a movie is, but he can't recall actors and actresses, and he can't recall a simple film or where he went to go see one at any time. But he knows what these things are. So someone has taken away his memories. All he knows is his name is Thomas, and he wakes up in this dark black box. And then suddenly the box opens from the top, and people pull him out of the box. And a bunch of boys are there, maybe like 40 or so of them, and they welcome him to the Glade. Now, the Glade, imagine a tic-tac-toe box, okay? Screw it, I'm gonna draw you one. Here's a tic-tac-toe box, okay? Now we're gonna enclose the tic-tac-toe box, okay? And in the center of the tic-tac-toe box is the Glade. There you go, okay? Thomas wakes up right in the middle where this box comes out and brings up a boy once every month to this community of boys. And all of them arrive in the box knowing only their first name and nothing else about their life. No mother, no father, nothing. But outside of the Glade in these other little boxes are mazes. So imagine just a few mazes and walls and stuff. I'm a really bad drawer, so this is kind of funny. I can't even say draw either, so screw it. Anyway, so there's a bunch of mazes, and not like garden mazes, they're like stone wall mazes, and they're like 30 feet high. There's just no way to climb over them. It's impossible. And there's these creatures called grievers that run the maze at night. And in order to protect themselves, they live in the middle in the Glade. And on the Glade, these 4 walls that surround the Glade, they open during the day and they close at night, like defying all odds of gravity. It's impossible how it happens. So Thomas is new in the Glade and he has to pick a job, and they sort of all live, and then there's the runners, hence the book called The Maze Runner. What the runners do is every morning when the doors open, they run through the maze and they each pick a section. There's 8 sections and they map it out. And so they keep like a sort of like tally of like what goes on each day and how it shifts, because at night, each little section and quadrant, the maze shifts, which is sort of interesting because it never stays the same. The only way that's conceivable to get out is at the edge of one of the corners of the maze there's a cliff, and it just falls into nothingness. And this is where they think the grievers come from, and why they're not there during the day, and why they only come out at night. This is all well and good. Thomas is finally accepting after a few days that he's going to be in the Glade for a while, and he really wants to find a way out, but he has this eerie feeling like he's been in the maze before, and he's been to the Glade before, and it's really freaking him out. And the thing about the Glade is everything runs the same, right? Every month there's a new boy. Every week they get supplies from who they call the creators. No one knows anything. They all have their memories wiped, but they're all on one goal, focusing on getting out of the maze safely. Now what really makes this interesting is after 1 month, a girl arrives in the maze, and a girl's never arrived in the Glade before, so it sort of creates this whole tension and what's going on and how they get out. It was an awesome book. I finished it in 1 night, and I highly recommend it. I cannot wait to pick up the second one. It came out in October. It's my greatest recommendation. I hope you guys all have a good day. Sorry this is a rushed review, but please read The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Bye.